Hello, this is Karen Bettler, Assistant Director in the Department of Student Leadership and Service at Kennesaw State University, and I would like to officially welcome you to the Advanced Leader League virtual information session. Today you will learn about the different student leadership positions within SLS, responsibilities associated with those positions, what roles those play at KSU and in surrounding communities, and what steps interested individuals must take to attain these positions. Feel free to jot down questions or concerns as we go through the presentation. Important resources and points of contact will be shared toward the end of the session. The Department of Student Leadership and Service provides leadership development and community engagement opportunities to help students increase their awareness of self and others, their understanding of social challenges, and their ability to engage in their campus and surrounding communities. Our goal is to help students expand learning beyond the classroom, enriching the development of important soft skills such as critical self-reflection, problem solving, collaboration, communication, self-management, and civic responsibility. Students participating in SLS programs and activities develop their personal capacity to serve others and engage with real-world problems. SLS's Advanced Leader League includes a variety of leadership positions associated with the various programs in the department. Odyssey Lead Mentors, Engaged OWL Leader Coordinators, Volunteer Ambassadors, Exchange Leaders, and the Civic Engagement Team are all essential in the day-to-day operation of our programs. Students in these roles develop and utilize their abilities by engaging in KSU and external communities by putting their skills into action. In addition, students involved feel better prepared for future opportunities and more connected with other KSU students, faculty, and staff. Odyssey Lead Mentors help lead, train, and facilitate development for peer mentors and mentees in the Odyssey Peer Leading Program. Lead mentors are focused on building a strong network, gaining soft skills needed for day-to-day interactions, and promoting a culture of mentorship on campus. If you have a strong interest in mentoring and developing relationships on a more personal level, this is the role for you. The basic responsibilities of lead mentors are to lead team meetings and trainings, assist with peer mentor-mentee intake interviews and orientation, and plan, facilitate mentor-related events. This role typically takes up to 2 to 3 hours a week, which includes but is not limited to meetings with mentors, program-specific events, daily correspondence, and office hours. Experience as an Odyssey peer mentor is preferred to be considered as an Odyssey lead mentor. Engaged OWL Leader Coordinators help facilitate the Engaged OWL Leader program. EOL is a semester-long program where students are introduced to fundamental leadership concepts. The EOL coordinators facilitate weekly meetings on leadership topics and provide a community for students in a small group setting. This position is best for students who have a passion for facilitating small group discussions, helping their peers develop their leadership skills, and providing students with a sense of community. The biggest responsibilities for EOL coordinators are to plan and facilitate the weekly development sessions with students and recruit students to participate in the program. This role typically takes up to 3 to 4 hours a week, which includes but is not limited to EOL sessions, weekly planning meetings, and one-on-one meetings with a program coordinator. Participation in the EOL program as a participant is preferred to be considered as an EOL coordinator. Our lead volunteer ambassadors help create awareness of volunteer opportunities available to all KSU students, promote student engagement and community service, and demonstrate active citizenship. This opportunity is good for students who want to create positive change in the community through volunteerism. The basic responsibilities of lead volunteer ambassadors are to plan service Saturdays, which occur 3 times in the fall and twice in the spring, plan and facilitate alternative breaks, and assist with annual volunteerism events such as KSU Day of Service and KSU Homecoming Service Project. This role typically takes up to 2 hours per week, excluding service projects, which includes but is not limited to bi-weekly meetings with professional staff and monthly meetings with the Volunteer Ambassador Streets team. Participation in volunteer opportunities is preferred to be considered as a lead volunteer ambassador. Our exchange leaders create on and off-campus experiences that are centered around specific social issues such as poverty, hunger, and homelessness. The work of this group of student leaders is rooted in the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations. This position is best for students who have an interest about issues that affect communities on a global scale. The primary responsibilities associated with this position are the Homelessness Sleep Out Challenge and the Tampa Exchange Program. This role typically takes up to 2 hours per week, excluding all program-specific events, which includes but is not limited to bi-weekly planning meetings and one-on-ones. If you have an interest in reading through the 17 Sustainable Development Goals from the United Nations, the link is listed at the bottom of this slide. Finally, we have the Civic Engagement Team. This group of student leaders inspire, inform, and engage the KSU community on voters registration and education efforts on campus. This team is perfect for individuals who are passionate about creating awareness and social change through voters education and registration. The majority of the responsibilities associated with this position are voters registration, Constitution Week, watch parties, and any other additional opportunities developed by the school to increase students' sense of civic responsibility. The responsibilities of this position take up to 2 hours per week, which includes trainings, field trips, planning, meetings, and one-on-ones. Now that we've covered the responsibilities of each leadership positions in our Advanced Leader League, we will now cover the requirements expected from each applicant. Each applicant must be a currently enrolled KSU student who is in academic and disciplinary good standing. Applicants must watch this information session, must complete an Advanced Leader League application, have at least one professional or academic recommendation filled out on their behalf, and participate in both individual and group interviews. It sounds like a lot, but all the pieces of our application process are great practice for future opportunities. Links for the application and recommendation can be found on our website at leadserve.kennesaw.edu. Applications can also be accessed directly through owllife.kennesaw.edu. Once logged into the portal, search for the Department of Student Leadership and Service, and the application can be found in the Forms section on the page. Once you have completed the application, further instructions will be sent to you. For now, you should know that interviews will occur in 2 parts: virtual individual interviews and group interviews. Here are some important dates you should put on your calendar. Applications are due by 11:45 p.m. on Friday, April 2nd. After you've completed the application, an email to sign up for an individual virtual interview will be sent to you within 2 business days. Group interviews will be Tuesday, April 13th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. There will be in-person and virtual options. These activity-based interviews are actually a lot of fun and will give you the opportunity to start making connections with fellow student leaders. Recommendations are due by 11:45 p.m. on April 16th. They must be a professional or academic recommendation filled out by a non-relative who can attest to your leadership and collaborative abilities. Now for that question on the application that you need to answer to prove that you've watched this information session. We want you to include in that box, what is your favorite color? If you would like more information on any of the Advanced Leader League positions or about additional resources our department offers, feel free to browse through our website. If you have any questions or concerns pertaining to this presentation or our department in general, we can be contacted by phone at 470-578-6700 or by email at sls@kennesaw.edu. Thank you for attending the Department of Student Leadership and Services Advanced Leader League information session.